Apes, it's a big day for the apes. Are we ready? AMC Earnings Day. So AMC are scheduled to be reporting Monday, today, after the close. Now, I thought I'd take a look at this, and for the last 6 earnings, AMC has followed with a 7% increase after each of those 6. And that is despite that just from one of those 6, AMC has actually delivered a profit, and they missed the expectations 4 times. Okay, which is brilliant, isn't it? So we know that it's the apes are not backing down. We know what's moving this price is the strength of the retail community, proving the point, and that's what makes this earnings interesting, right? It's not about the fundamentals. We know what the fundamentals are. We know that AMC have said they're not going to be break even / profitable until at least 2023. And so negative earnings until at least 2023. They've got a price earnings of 12, which is 8 times the average of the Russell 2000. Okay. And we don't care because we know, and I'm not actually invested in AMC, but we know these numbers aren't what will drive AMC after the earnings. Now, what we're going to be looking for in this earnings call are any sentiment or positive comments shared by Adam Aron, the CEO, which can boost the sentiment of us retail traders, right? That's what we're after here. Okay, this is a sentiment play. So if you're playing this, if you're a day trader, if you're a long-term holder of AMC, you're going to be looking for sentiment. And Adam knows how to play this. He's a CEO that knows how to keep the retail investor on side. He's managed to do that really well. Now, just to look at some of these facts. So AMC is already down 50% from the June peak of 62. We know that. We know that 10 analysts are reporting on the stock and none of them recommend to buy. Okay. They're calling for an 84% drop to $5.25. Okay. So they think $5.25 in the next 12 months is where AMC should be selling at, for it to be a reasonable price based on the fundamentals. But us retail investors, we don't care. We know this is far more than just the fundamentals. This is a movement, and that's what's going to be driving this stock. Now, given this valuation, we need to understand that it's only going to be retail investors driving the stock. Okay, it's very tough to see institutions jumping in at this price point. It wouldn't make sense for them to do so. And just for me to be neutral here, we have to look at sentiment because it's a sentiment play. And if I look at stock twits, which is one of the indicators we can use to kind of gauge some sentiment, stock twits had 114,000 mentions of AMC last week. Now, that was down from 440,000 mentions in June at the peak, which we'd expect, but it's still 10% of all the mentions on the platform. So if Adam Aron can come on the earnings call and say a few positive things, then maybe we can see another average increase of 7%, which we've seen over the last 6 earnings calls for AMC. So there's your AMC update. Just wanted to get this out to you guys quickly before the earnings call. If you're invested in it, make sure you're tuned into the earnings call. Listen to Adam Aron to see if he gives us any sentiment that we can work from as retail investors. But guys, like I always mention, I've got to be honest on this platform. Please limit the amount of your portfolio that you're playing around on these momentum trades, and just try to do your diligence, be a bit sensible. If you're doing it for the movement, that's fine, but just limit it to your portfolio because we've heard a lot of stories of people getting wiped out, and it's really important that we do it in a sustainable manner. All right, so we can live to see the next momentum trade, and that's what's important here. All right, there you go, guys. AMC earnings. Make sure you're tuned in, and let's see how it does. We'll see you in the next one.